What's up everybody, Bryce the Brave aka Cataclysmic here with another Dragon Ball Legends video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I want to run through my dailies and recommended content while talking about the 3rd year anniversary and changes that will be coming in the near future. If you're interested, stick around, and if you enjoy, please leave a like. So what we're going to start out with today is we're going to talk about the beginning of the anniversary and the legends and stuff leading up to it. So I think the Dragon Ball Legends video and stuff they've been going downhill. They built the hype up decently well for the anniversary, but it wasn't done in a way that I liked at all. I remember when I watched the first Legends and stuff, or video and stuff for the 3rd year anniversary, it was drawn out to the ends of the earth. I was bored by the end. The only thing I was excited for was the 20 seconds at the end that revealed Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And when his banner ended up releasing, turns out that he ended up being arguably the worst anniversary LF. I mean, compared to the others that we've gotten with the anniversary. So I was a little disappointed with the structuring. Like, why would you start the video out with Extreme Super 17, Extreme Baby? And let's not even get to the fact that I was personally crushed when I saw that half-corrupted Fusion Zamasu, whatever you want to call him, was the LF, and they just had to throw in Vegito Blue for this anniversary. Kefla wasn't transforming, and then they dropped the second banner. Before we get to the second banner, I want to talk about the HOI POI system and the anniversary raids that they released, because while these two things were great for the game and they kept the anniversary alive, don't get me wrong, when the banners dropped and these raids were coming out, I was hyped to play the game. This anniversary was really hype in my opinion at the beginning. However, once they got to the 4th raid, I believe, that was when the announcement of Ultra Vegeta was coming, and the announcement of the next Part 2 banner is coming. And what do we get for Part 2? They open up the Part 2 anniversary banner with Beto. Who cares about Beto? I didn't even know who Beto was before this anniversary. I knew Bojack and I was hyped for Gohan. But why start the video with Beto? Like, in my opinion, they should start these hype video releases with the character that we want to see, or at least the secondary character that we want to see. Why didn't they start the video with the Drip Trunks or the Bojack that transforms? Like, show off their blue cards and their ultimates right away, and then trickle in the Beto and the Gokua, Kogu, whatever you want to call him, Bujin, Zangya. The characters were good, but they're not hype. I didn't care about Gokua, even though he is a great character. And then after that, they changed the raid format to where the drops, so the drops used to give you the raid medals so that you could get the crystals quicker, right? Well, once they dropped the final 2 raids, they changed it to where the raid medals dropped from the missions for completing it 20 times was ultimately changed to HOI POI coins, which made you need to grind another 20 or so raid matches. The raid isn't bad. The raid isn't really a bad grind, especially with how the drop rates were. But the drop rates were butchered by having to pull the new units. And you only got +1, and it was only for the character that you used in the battle. So if you didn't pull Bojack, Drip Trunks, or Revive Han for the final anniversary raid, you weren't getting the extra drops, and you were only getting HOI POI coins for the missions, so it took you 10 times as long to get the crystals from the raids, which is why you do the anniversary raid. It's for the crystals. You don't care about getting the other drops. The Z the Z power drops are so low that it's insignificant. You might get extreme Z power 50 here and there, but the sparking Z power drops, I believe, were only 10 every single time. Again, with the HOI POI system, people are raving about this HOI POI coin system when in reality, you're just getting drip fed a couple of extra items here and there that you would have regularly gotten more frequently from playing the game regularly. Like rare fragments, you get an abundance of those just from playing the USTR. And then, you know what, let's go ahead and see the HOI POI coin system because it was brought back. We have HOI POI coins back for 12 more days, so everybody can go ahead and grind up their HOI POIs and have a chance at getting a 30 Z power 5-star or higher for their rival universe character. It's just all this stuff is kind of pointless. The only thing I would see you being excited for is 100 energy. Like, that's the only thing that I would be hyped to see. And then maybe, I mean, these coins also are good. Platinum coins, okay. Gold bars, okay. I mean, those don't really matter. And then, I mean, slot removers, you're only getting one every time it drops. This isn't like some crazy, unfathomable system that they added. This did not fix the game in any way, and the fact that they brought it back and they didn't give the Legends Limited Z Power 1000 or 600 for a second go around is beyond me. Like, if we look at the missions, the only reason why you did it the first time was because at the bottom here, for 1,000 HOI POI coins, you got a Legends Limited Z Power. Now you do it 500 times, you get 30 energy, and the 600 is just a stupid Legends Summer Carnival Summer HOI POI Master title that nobody's gonna wear, use, or be interested in using. So, in my opinion, this revamp of the HOI POI coin system just confirmed that this HOI POI coin system was useless. They're probably not gonna give away Legends Limited Z Power again for this system if it sticks around until another hype anniversary like Black Friday, New Year's, or the next anniversary. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the events. I will say that the events were plentiful. We got the 6 free Gokus that were not bad at all. In my opinion, I think these guys are a little bit thrown under the rug just because of their free-to-play stats. But the free-to-play stats aren't even bad. This guy's got over 160k defenses at 14 stars. And this was the first Goku that you could receive for the Legendary Goku event. And being that you can get them all to 14 stars just solidifies that these guys are solid. They're Gokus. They're going to fit on any Saiyan teams. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the third things and stuff. So in the news, they had talked about how that character is finally coming to Dragon Ball Legends. So, I mean, I was messing around. I was thinking, okay, well, we got Garlic Jr. and Dokkan, right? Let's see if we get Garlic Jr. in Legends. That character finally coming. We don't really have a lot of representation of Garlic Jr. in the game, right? Completely wrong. My hype was completely crushed. This specific things and stuff, when they talked about that character finally coming, was the moment that the flip switched for me with this game. I really lost hope with this game when I watched that Legends and stuff. I'd woken up early and I was like, okay, maybe it's not Garlic Jr. Let's go ahead, look at the dates of some different things, right? Turles released. They got his Zenkai released on his anniversary, essentially, for his movie. I was like, okay, so we're getting close to like Garlic Jr.'s date, and maybe we'll get like a Super Saiyan blue hair Broly, and that was what was in my mind, right? And then we get to the things and stuff, and they talk about monetization of a new subscription-based pass that you get 2 times auto speed, you get 400 equipment slots. Those are quality of life changes. We should have been able to earn those free, or at least the way that I'm thinking is maybe it's a one-time, you buy the pack, you get the equipment slots, or you get certain things on the first purchase, and then you would then have to subscribe to get the other bonuses, such as using the 2x auto for the duration of however long you're playing the game, right? So then, I'm not even going to talk about the characters that they released, because I do not care at all about the characters that they released. After that, they talked about giving characters a definitive time to shine on their release. Speaking of new Legendary Finish, Legends Limited characters that release on banners, which is only going to affect PvP, I think. But that is devastating, because every 2 weeks they're releasing a new unit. If I decide to skip, if I say I want to main GT and they don't release GT for another 6 months after Majub releases, I'm completely screwed out of playing PvP and winning against any other characters that release, because the whales of this game are going to purchase that character all the way up to 14 stars and then go into PvP with 100% damage buff and maybe 50% more Dragon Ball chains up. It's going to be a terrible experience if that is the route they want to go on. Now, they did mention that they will be buffing up older units for PvP as well to give people incentive to use those older units. But effectively, that's null and void, because the older units are still going to have trashy kits unless they Zenkai Awaken them. And at that point, if they buff up a new Zenkai Awaken character, if you don't Zenkai Awaken that character, you're going to be screwed as well. So, definitely against that idea that they're deciding to implement by the end of this year, according to Toshi, aka the higher up devs, because Toshi really isn't necessarily in control of anything that goes on with Dragon Ball Legends. I mean, I'm sure he has some say, but he's the spokesperson, right? So I wouldn't put all the hate on him. Now, I do also want to talk about the fact that how with the first anniversary, or the third anniversary video that they released, they started out the video with Extreme Super 17 and Baby, which nobody cares about, right? Then they talked about Beto coming. Oh, Beto, yeah, no, nobody cares. That character is finally coming, and they open up the freaking character release reveal video as Apul, Ramon, Rowberry, all of these Frieza Force minions. Why in their right mind would they think that I would be hyped for that? That was devastating. I understand that they're joke characters and they're gonna really buff up their specific teams, right? But don't say that character is finally coming and then put the LF Frieza at the end. LF Frieza's banner is trash. LF Frieza's banner is trash. His main team is bad. LOE is bad. Unless they're gonna really lean into LOE after this, even then, I'm not going to summon, because I don't like LOE. And then, along with that, they released all of these, like, these characters are going to be free, right? Okay, 5 extremes, they're free, we can get them up to 14 stars. But they buffed Frieza Force and minions and all these tags that nobody is going to care about. And then that's probably about it for my little anniversary rant, I guess. Legends, in my opinion, is going down a dark road with the fact that it takes 40,000 crystals / $500 if you're just outright buying the crystals to get that pity system for your Legends Limited character. But you can only save up to 20,000. Like, just all of these things are starting to add up after this Legends 30-year anniversary that really just crushed my hopes and dreams for the future of this game. Especially with the impending doom of Ultra Summonables that is evidently going to show up in this game eventually, because they need something for the whales to chase. If you look at any other content creators such as Goresh, he does have almost every single unit at 14 stars, so there's nothing for him to summon for at this point. They're gonna have to release ultras with a, I guess, relatively lower rate so that it's harder for them to pull, but they're spending more money and it's good for the devs, right? So with that being said, I feel that the pity system was designed so that we can, I guess, more effectively pull the legendary finish units. But with ultra summonables coming, it doesn't make any sense to really summon until that pity, unless it's for a character that is for the team that you are going to be picking as your main team at this point, because you're going to need to save up 40,000 to get a guaranteed pool of your favorite character, and that's most likely not going to apply for the ultra summonables that are going to be releasing. So keep that in mind when picking a team. I would say you definitely want to pick a team that you like. It doesn't even matter if they have necessarily showed much support for it, because with GT, like, they're showing support, but it's not good enough support. Corrupted's merged the Masu. I didn't pull him, but apparently he's better. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was leaps and bounds ahead of both of them, which was really a kick in the nuts. Gonna be blunt. I hated the fact that they really hyped up Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then ended up spitting on his name with a movie Gohan that came out of nowhere. But yeah, that's going to be it for my little rant about the Legends 3rd year anniversary. Go ahead and let me know down below if you were hyped for this anniversary. I most certainly was. But the way this game is going, I don't know if I'm going to be putting as much effort and time into this game as I once did. So with the future of the videos of this game, I'm probably going to be exploring, posting some different games and different content. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.